What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 series on the story realm. We are currently running the Eldritch realm story realm on the very first mission. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we made it out of the Umbral Abyss and have taken, well, we were gifted our first town. So now we're just kind of trying to clear the area, maybe gather some resources, expand, build up our forces. And as of right now, we have this like little infestation here, which I think it would be wise to deal with. So that's what we're going to go ahead and start off with. They do have some Razorbacks, some Gore-Tusk Piglets, and a Gore-Tusk Matriarch. Let's go ahead and jump on in, shall we? Start off with a nice little battle. Yeah, our guy looks real freaky. He looks disgusting. Alright, so we have the teleport. I don't think we need to worry about that quite yet. We'll just go ahead and move up. We got our defenders that we bought, basically. Running on top of the mammoths, which is pretty cute. I think those are poison mushrooms. You could technically move up one more. Let's get something like this going, I suppose. 460 mana, we're not doing too bad on that front. We could go ahead and transfer life, give you strengthen for 3 turns. Dude, this guy is so cool. The Eldritch Lords are dope. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. And see what our enemy does. See how they respond. Okay. Interesting response. Let's move you up 1. And then you can hit all of them. Nice bit of damage. We got some distractions going on. We have you to cancel charges. $45 times 2. 1 hit. 2 hits. Very nice. We can get a hit here. What's your range on this? You can actually hit from here. We'll take that. That range is insane. It's not a lot of damage. What does Remorse do? 2 morale at the end of their turn. Get some shield walls going. Alright, going after the defenders and the immortals. Resisted the bleed, which is awesome. You're gonna cancel my defense mode. Hello, piggies. Alright, what options do we have here? 20 damage. We do have the potential for a mind control here. Absolutely sick, bruv. Alright, let's go ahead and hit here. What can our archers do? Nice crit. Nice double crit. take these shots. You should be able to kill this unit. Boom. And now what we can do is get some charging strikes. Uh-huh. Alright. Chances to hit aren't super great. Let's take this hit. Finish that unit. What? Chances to hit are pretty awful. We'll take the 65, see if we can't finish this unit. Nice. Nice and easy. Fury of the Horde. Painful Curse. Okay. We'll go ahead and end the turn. Take a little bit of bleed damage. These guys are no longer mind controlled. Go ahead and get this charge strike. We have the 39 damage we can take here. Not a bad fight at all. We handled this one pretty well. Alright. Try to distract here. Nice. Alright, you can finish this unit. You can come over here for the charge strike. And then double shot at 90% should be the finishing blow. Nicely done. A little bit of damage here and there, but nothing too crazy. Let's try and keep you in friendly territory. Get that extra healing. Okay, yeah, we should be able to clear this monster's den next turn. Gloom Hollow can annex a province. We need a farm. I think we said we were going to do a farm over here. Go ahead and grab that. Empire Development Skill. Okay, so we can get knowledge for clearing Ancient Wonders, or resource rewards from pickups is increased by 60%. I think I'm gonna go Finders Keepers. I like the, split here. That's very cool. Choose one or the other. Big fan of that. I don't know if that's particular to the Eldritch Lords, or if it's something... It's gotta be particular to the Eldritch Lords, right? It's gotta be. Because we've had this DLC. Unless it was something that came out with the new DLC that was just released. Suppose that could be the case. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this monster's den. 2 Razorbacks and a Wild Speaker. What's auto combat give us? We'll take that. Wand of mass healing and some food. Kind of close to the map edge. Let's send our scout over that way. Some fire giants. We do have like a tower over there. I wouldn't mind grabbing the Mage Glass Forest. Just for the resources. Maybe we'll go ahead and hit this Rainbow Clover next. Reveals the closest undiscovered infestation or ancient wonder. Gain 3 thralls for 1 population. We can use it on a vassal, apparently. Kind of cool. We're getting another immortal build. The storehouse will be done in a single turn. And we can get a 3rd hero. Boom. Okay, we got some snowy biome over here. Don't like the 3 Lightbringers. That makes me nervous. Are you in range? Not quite.
What?
Now you won't get that extra healing either. We do have the immortal we can bring up. Alright, let's pull you guys back here. And then we're gonna want to get the upgrade. Town Hall. Alright, next it looks like we should probably go for a second farm. Let's go ahead and get the Pursuer. And we can get... The fishing ground is occupied? By what? We don't see anything there. We could get another farm over here, though. Another tower. We have a large cage with a trap creature. That's all good, that's all good. Okay. So we have an Eldritch Lord that is a Warlock, and then we have a Ranger. So a Defender or a Death Knight? Varios the Brutal. I like it. Let's go with Varios. Then you can sit in this army for now. New development skill. Summon spells and combat spells cost less casting points. Research skills that unlock units cost negative 40 knowledge. Those are tough. Excavation. I want to get to roads. We have 7 turns until that's available. 10 turns and 5 turns. Kind of like both of those. I think I'm gonna hold off on that for now, though. And we'll end another turn. Oops. Alrighty, hero leveled up. Who is this? We will take more damage. Absolutely. Initiate of Chaos, crit hit chance sounds good. Base attacks gain fire damage. We'll take that as well. Can we give you the Wand of Healing? Yes. Go ahead and take that. Summon Irregulars. Blaze of the Horde. 25 fire damage and then +5 fire damage for each adjacent friendly unit. And then Cult of Tyranny, Aura of Tyranny, -1 status resistance, and status vulnerability, as well as healing. I'm gonna go Blaze of the Horde first. Every 2 turns, all defending units gain Rally and Fortune, which is better morale and higher crit chance. These guys are all ranged. Let's do it. Alright, let's take a big hit here. Very nice. Mm-hmm. 40% chance to hit. We'll take it. Double graze, but we get the status vulnerability. It's a 2-turn cooldown. Yeah, we'll just move you up. Then we can end the turn. Here's the Rally and Fortune. Got turned around. That's a big amount of damage. Good lord. Alright, we should be able to get some nice charging strikes here. And this will be the first one. This will be the second. And this can be the third. Very nice. Double flanking shot here. Okay, this is a kill. They have the fire weakness. I'll take this. Boom. You can come charge these guys. Nice crit. %50 is the best we're gonna get here. Oh, the friendly fire. We'll move you up to take these guys on. Nice. go for the triple hit here. Hopefully no more friendly fire. Boom. Finish this unit. And they're down to 3 left. Perfection. I don't think we need to cast any spells. I think we should be okay. They're getting a lot of crits, but they do have that fortune. To be fair. Aim for the melee strikes, I see. Alright, let's get you to teleport. We'll give you the strengthen. And then you can do some super solid damage right here. Good old 27. We'll take the 23. And then you can finish. Boom. You can come finish this unit. Only 5%, but we can push you out of the shrubs. Perfect. And then... Can't get a double shot at 70. So we'll just come here. Hope that we can finish him off. Perfect. Our hero took about half damage. Lost half its health. But not too shabby. A dire bear mount and 80 more food. Let's go. Our ruler leveled up. Ooh, whoa. Mad Caster. Chaos Pulse. One of these effects occur to them at random. Turn into a random tier 1 animal. Sustain fire damage. Gain insanity. Become blind. Minus 30 morale. 8 frost damage and become frozen. Infernal Rebirth. Turns into a gremlin under control of the caster's effect. 5 times electrified. Or heal. So we could potentially heal them with this, is what it seems like. Mind Break, or what's Expert Channeling? Enemy army spells cost less mana? Interesting. Eldritch Truth. Target unit has a 70% chance of being inflicted with madness. Unit suffers from insanity and sustains 5 physical damage. Abilities ignore up to 3 status resistance. Target non-hero friendly unit gains in power. Deals plus 40% damage and has resurgence. Conjure 2 fleshlings at the start of combat. Once per turn, this unit gains regeneration when hit by an attack. All animals. I hate that. Gains zeal. Inflict soulbound. Gaining souls. Purging strikes. Remove 1 positive status effect. Lightning damage. Interesting. I kind of like the possession. And that's a free skill. I'm gonna go Flesh Weaver. I'm gonna take Adaptive Vigor. Delirium could be nice. World map casting points. Summons an Astral Wisp. That costs thralls. Summons a Mage Bane and Astral Siphoner. The Mage Bane costs 10 thralls. We have 4. I don't know how we got that 4th one. Hit points and resistance. %90 chance of becoming stunned. I'm gonna go for the world map casting points for now. Alright, and let's go grab our large animal. Or no, this is the cartographer. Okay, Silver Pond we've discovered. The large animal's up here. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. We do have another tower on the edge. Move you into our own territory. Move you this way. Tower's over this way. Will Taker's Needle. A bone dragon. There's definitely some tough units over here. It's the closest tower I can see. We do have a tower up here to hit. Okay, let's go ahead and end another turn. A hero leveled up. Raise undead. Defense and maximum hit points. Go ahead and pop that there.
Huh?
We bring you to here, you're still in range. No hidden units, it's just the Inquisitor. Vampire Spider Hatchling. Okay. Well, let's do it. And hopefully this will give us a nice unit. Oh my gosh. This unit explodes. Adjacent enemy units. Whoa. That's super sick. Oh. Oh, he's like a little roly-poly. That's fun. Session. Now, if we were to cast this on them, what's your health? Only 20. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, let's go ahead and pop this. I guess we'll take the 5%, it can't hurt. Worth the shot. Worth the shot. Let's go ahead and teleport. And then we are going to transfer life. We should have done that to start off with, but it's all good. And then let's go ahead and empower you guys. And then can't mind control. Let's go ahead and hit these spiders on the left. Alright, I think we're ready to end the turn. Oh, the explosion's gonna kill each other? Oh, they just don't explode. Okay. Interesting. Not exactly what I was expecting. Cool. Pretty funny. Alright, we'll take the charge strike here. We can mind control here. The mammoth can kill the spider unit. I'll pull you back here, get a flanking shot and potential distraction. Okay, you have the sprint, so you actually can hit these guys. Even with the sprint, you're not going to be able to reach. Let's go for the double 90. Triple 65. Get her done. Very nice. I don't even think we took damage there, did we? A plague serpent. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Only the 2 units? That feels crazy. Ooh. We can dominate them to lose 3 thralls. Let's just attack them. What's auto combat give us? Yeah, that's not too bad. Get some mana, get a shield. And then next turn we can go ahead and hit that tower. Okay, we got a little cave down here. We have our archers. What else are we looking for? Granary, we need foresters, we need a quarry, we need a mine. Quarry does give drafts. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the mine first. Get that little extra gold income. And then I guess we start building up our third army. We can get Tyrant Guards and Warlocks in 2 turns. Let's just get another Immortal going and end the turn. Alright, my friend. Go ahead and hit that bad boy. That is an unguarded chest. It's a risky battle. Not too keen on taking that on. We could have you guys come and hit this iron deposit, though. Gold vein. A haunted graveyard. We have a mana stash. We can summon some units if we want, but I think we're okay. Just end another turn. Blaze of the Horde is finished. Spawnkin. Yeah, we'll take Spawnkin. Empire development skill. Oh, interesting. Might makes right. I think I'm gonna go otherworldly reinforcements. I feel like this isn't bad because I feel like we do kind of want to push having lower tier units in our armies due to our traits that we picked. I'm gonna hold off on that and wait to grab road building. Low risk battle. What's auto combat give us? Not too bad. We'll take that. Production. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get the tavern right away. And then it's a risky battle. That's a risky battle. This is a safe battle. What's auto combat give us here? Okay, they are gonna summon the hounds, but I would prefer not to lose any of our units if possible. Especially since we spent some money on those guys. Alright, first fleshling. Boom. 2 times bleeding. Let's pop our other fleshling here. Boom. Look at the little ponies. Got a charge strike. So you cannot phase on the first turn. Okay. We can go transfer life and strengthen you. And then we can go here. %90 chance to mind control. I think that's worth it. And then you can hit them. Go in defense mode. And then the turn. That's fine. And just a graze. Does that interrupt their charge? Yes. Perfect. Alright, you're gonna wrap around. Let's go ahead and empower you. We haven't used this ability yet. I do get a retaliation. Get a little bit closer. Get a higher chance to hit. I want you guys to come after the Hound Masters. Perfect. Knock one of the Hound Masters out, and then our hero should get a retaliation strike when they flee. Let's go ahead and pop this. Three damage, but we did heal for 10. And we got the regeneration. Nice little hit there. Alright, our Lord can do some damage, and then we'll finish him off with the Pursuers. Ooh, inflict an insanity. Very nice. Boom. Alright, nice bit of gold there. Your job is to come grab that chest. Just a horse mount? How weak is that? Alright, we have a Zephyr Archer and 2 Zealots to take on. Who leveled up here? We have Second Wind. Ooh, gain strength then. Let's go Second Wind to allow you to move a little bit further. You can come grab this mana stash. We'll take that auto resolve. I suppose we can keep scouting with you. You can pick up the mana stash. Another gold ancient wonder. Progenitor golems. Okay, I think we're good to go. We did have some really nice stuff in here that we could have grabbed. I feel like maybe making some outposts, because we can't build up cities, so all the resources we grab are gonna have to be from outposts. Our ruler leveled up. Morale and potential stun. More world map casting points. Tentacled escape. Magic attacks gain plus 10% damage. Enemy army spell. All of these cost thralls, though. Sustained damage equal to 20% of its maximum hit points. Loses 2 status resistance. So that's enemy army. That's enemy units in target and adjacent provinces. Interesting. I'm gonna go Hex Pact, because that's another free ability we can use. That doesn't cost any action points. Contender's Ruins. I'm kind of curious to see if we can't just reach this now. And then I'm kind of wondering if we just send you guys over here. Start sending our people out to get some of these side quests done. Infestation is sending invading forces. Alrighty, Sniper Shot and Scatter Shot now leave Afflicting Miasma and apply Weakened. Now bypass 50% defenses. +1 defense. Let's give you the Dire Bear mount. And then... oh, no way. This counts as, the bad stuff. Okay, so you still take damage in this area. Alright, well, if they're gonna send invading forces, let's go heal up. Let's see what the heck is going on over here. Chaos Eater's a bit scary. Not gonna lie. Okay, we can annex another region. We need another forester. I would also like to get a warlock. Another forester. Although getting some more mana going wouldn't be bad. What do you give? You just give relations with free cities and rulers? That's kind of whack. We do get food from you. Only 5 mana. Maybe we go a research post here. You give +2 mana per conduit. But maybe we go research post here and then mana here. Conduit there. Yeah, let's get that going. If we max this out, we get plus 15 Imperium income. We do have haste berries right there. Do we have any silver tongue fruit? It's Archon blood, haste berries. Pearl reef. Not looking promising. At least in the media area. This is a complete dead end. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some healing done, and then we'll probably clear these haste berries. Warlock's gonna take 5 turns. Okay. You guys are fully healed. It is a low-risk battle now. This infestation is now sending invading forces. So we should also start preparing for that. Our movement is horrible right here. Go ahead and try and fight this battle. Clear the haste berries. Grab some more XP for our units here. Oh boy. Combat enhancement is what? Defending units have hastened, swift, and slippery. Combat speed and an additional retaliation attack. Ignores slowing terrain. And does not trigger opportunity attacks. Alrighty. Well, let's do it. We do have the fleshlings. Nice. Get a decent amount of damage here. You can also reach. Certainly take that. Let's do a Hex Pact on you. Mind control can't reach. I guess we just take the damage here. We'll attack the tier 2 unit. Time status vulnerability. Okay. Let's end the turn. Alright, they're gonna focus my defenders. Not a bad choice on their part. They are one of my squishier units. Alright, so you're gonna need to phase. %70 chance, we'll take it. If we look at Blaze of the Horde, 24, 35, 32. Okay, so it's a per adjacent friendly unit, as in my units, not friendly units compared to them. Okay. So basically, this is really good if we're like surrounding a unit. Good to know. Good to know. Let's go ahead and take this hit. Cancel the retaliation. And then we can finish this unit. Okay, that's 2 units down. Mind control, 100% here. Should have empowered, shouldn't we have? That's alright. We can take this kill. Not going to be able to reach anybody though, which is fine. We can just kind of fall back here and then we can prepare a charge strike next turn. A little bit of feasting on their part. Alrighty. You can get the kill here. I'll take that. And then we want as many charging strikes lined up as possible. Let's go ahead and get an empower going. Let's go ahead and hit you for 18. 32 damage is not too shabby. I'm gonna pull you back, pull you guys in, get that little extra damage. Nice crit. And then you can just shield wall. Alrighty, not too bad with the fumbles. They're a goner. And our Lord can finish them off. Not bad at all. Vampire spider mount. And 75 food. Now, with a great sword, you can't have a mount. You can have the vampire spider. Alright, where to go next? I don't know if I'm confident enough even for a bronze ancient wonder. Suppose we could check it out. It does give 20 mana, which would be really solid for us. It counts as a conduit as well. We just have to be careful about those infestations coming on in. Alright, let's go ahead and end another turn as we go into turn 20. Tavern is ready and complete. Maybe we go for the shrine here. Get that additional mana. Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Alright, what do we have in here? Not enough movement points, which means we have to take the damage. Great. Alrighty. Well, let's at least see what's going on here. Powerful astral currents converge at this location. Rather than forming an ordinary mana node, these energies have crystallized into a forest of shimmering trees. Oh god. Mirror Veil defenders or Mirror Veil attackers? Reflect damage. Let's go ahead and retreat. That's 829 strength. We're not ready for that fight yet. Alright, so we will decide what we want to do next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.